Hey YouTube, Orion Pax here, and I'm back with another G.I. Joe review. And today we have Wraith, who is a mercenary for Cobra. Real name Charles Halifax. Specializes in espionage and covert operations. And he's actually from France. Probably the second coolest guy to come from France, except for Jean Reno. As far as accessories go, he just comes with a rifle and a backpack. Rifle appears to be based on the P90 and will not fit in his hands in any way that I can figure out. I just don't think that the proportions are right for Joe hands because they're too small. But that's not really important anyway because he's got guns on his forearms. Backpack pegs in nicely and fits nice and snug, no problems. Another nice feature with this figure is the face mask lifts up so you can see Wraith's face. And there he is right there. Kind of looks like Tony Stark. A little Iron Man action. The articulation is basically the same as all other G.I. Joes. The only thing is that he has a couple of things hindering his arm movement. Those being the shoulder parts of this chest armor. It is attached, so it doesn't really give you much in the ways of in and out side movement. Mostly just forward and back. And even then you can't really get it much higher than that. You can force it and it just pushes this up, this whole chest piece up into his head a little bit. But it looks stupid. And these little pieces here kind of prevent you from turning his arm too far. You can still bend his arm pretty much just fine. Get the regular Joe 90 degrees. But as far as turning his forearm, you're basically, if you turn too far, you're going to rip these and you're going to have a broken Wraith, and that's not a good time. But he's a really great looking figure. Really interesting character from the Joe comics. He's got some nice detailing on his legs. He's got a pouch right here. One thing I've noticed is that with most of the Wraith figures, the thighs are a bit gapped. This, I guess it's just the plastic or something with the mold. There's just, they don't line up exactly right, and you can usually see a pretty good gap there. But he does still have really nice details. And you can actually pop his head off. He's got some nice details on this back of his head even. Continuing with the face mask. You can remove this. Oops, I guess I pulled the backpack off. To see his chest. He's got a little hole right there for something. But still just a nice figure. Picked him up at TJ Maxx for $4. I know it was harder to find when it first came out, and people were having a hard time finding it. I think that was around the time when the Modern Era or 25th Anniversary line of G.I. Joes was not being carried by most places because they were getting ready to buy the crap out of the rock G.I. Joes. But now TJ Maxx and stuff is starting to carry them, so keep an eye out. Hopefully, if you haven't hit your area yet, hopefully places like TJ Maxx and Ross and stuff, usually they'll start with the shipment, and then if that stuff starts selling, they usually get what's left over. So unless there's none left over, which is also a possibility with those kind of places, but keep an eye out for them. And thanks for watching.